So, Sagittarius, I do feel like the full moon love message for you focuses a lot on you needing some time, you needing some space, some freedom to pursue your own personal interests or to make up your mind upon love choices, commitments, and decisions that you're being called to make. I do feel like you have a lot on your plate, and this could mean that either some of you Sagittarius have a lot of other stuff going on in your life that kind of takes a lot of time and a lot of your energy, and so perhaps love and relationships is not as for now the focus or where you can feel like you can give the most. Or it could be that you have a lot of options when it comes to love, and I'm just feeling like some of you are having some trouble making up your mind when it comes to either choosing the person you want to be with, the person you want to pursue, the person you want to have by your side, or you're having a hard time figuring out what your real love needs are at this time, and so how to align yourself in order to find those experiences and attract to you a partnership that matches that same urge. So it's like looking at love with confusion, or looking at love with some uncertainty when it comes to what you want to do. And I also feel like some of you are a lot in this energy of just having fun, keeping it more light and casual. For those of you dating, I feel like you are more into that space of getting to know people, and let's see later what it's going to come out of that. But some of you are also stuck in that energy of the superficial element, which means that you are available to get to know people and to go out with them, but once a deeper layer of the interaction starts being developed, you either run from it or you shut it down. Some of you are not completely emotionally available to compromise or to commit due to some issues you have. It could be commitment issues, intimacy issues, or just your whole general picture of life. For the Sagittarius that I'm connecting here, it feels like your whole system of your life, how you live life, it's built on a foundation that does not give a lot of room for a person to come in for some of you. So it's like you would have to make changes to welcome in a person into your life. And some of you are resisting making these changes. Are you waiting for, like to have that click, to have that instant notion when the right person or the person that feels right to you appears, and that will let you, that would make you go, I'm sorry, to those lengths to change the whole setting or a major setting in which your life is built. Some of you, you're looking for something, a little bit different when it comes to a partner, especially Sagittarius, again, that have been this long journey of getting to know people or dating, but not very serious about it. I feel like you have seen a lot of different, or you have met a lot of different people and styles and personalities, but you have not found one that made you feel like they were matching again what you're looking for in a partner or in a person. Some of you have a lot of ideals or high hopes to find someone that has kind of that otherworldly vibration about them. So someone that feels really out of this world, someone that feels different, that stands out from all those you have dealt with so far, have known so far. And so some of you are not willing to settle for less than what your ideals and your dreams of a love partner are. I do feel like this Libra full moon might make you confront some situations with people in general. I feel like you have people around you that want a lot from you and you can't give it, or you just don't have it in you right now to give. So that's why the initial message was you looking for some space. You needing some space. You needing some room to breathe, to focus, to even tune into your feelings. I feel like some of you are also quite disconnected from your heart space. So it's like give yourself this space. put the boundaries here so that you can turn inwards and really get to understand what's going on there. And then you can know what to do or not to do with those you care about. For Sagittarius that are in relationships, I do feel like the same applies. It's like you're needing to find some time perhaps away from a partner. Or it could be that lately you and your partner have been dealing with some intense experiences, intense emotions that have been kind of brought to the surface. And it's like now both of you need to recharge, or you need some time away from each other to heal or recover from that period of intensity. And sometimes in a relationship it's good to make those breaks, and I feel like you and your partner could benefit, you know, to be a little bit more apart, so then you would come together more aware, more replenished, more balanced, more you know, focused into the relationship itself. But it feels like you want the space and the person you are dealing with doesn't, or it's afraid of what that could represent. It's like, I feel like some of you Sagittarius have a lot of clingy or needy partners, more than, let's say, your own nature, that perhaps more detached. And so when you hold back, or when you just, you know, want to time a little bit for yourself, this people you're dealing with, some of you have partners or love interests that see that as a threat. They see that as you leaving them or abandoning the relationship. And so they put a lot of pressure on you, or they apply a lot of that possessive energy into the dynamic. And then you feel like you are in a very tough position between respecting your own needs, or again compromising to please the other or to make the other, you know, safe. But you also need your own you also need to respect your own needs. And if your own needs go into this, if you come to realize that your needs are about also needing time for you to be just by yourself, it perhaps is better for you to respect that and to make sure you assume that to the other, so that you don't create, you know, ramifications here that then it's going to be hard to break free from. Because it's like, if you don't show, and I feel like it could be said for Sagittarius that are in recent relationships, you know, partners that don't know you that well yet. For Sagittarius that have entered recently relationships, it could be that the person you are with doesn't know you yet that much or that well. So make sure that you just express in a loving, caring form that you need this time, but it doesn't mean that you don't want this person or you don't want this relationship. You just need some time away to focus on other priorities, or to even reestablish, right, yourself in a relationship in a stronger, committed form. So I hope you have a great full moon experience and time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of April, I have a special tarot offer available as usual at the sales price, which for April is called Game On. If you would like to know more details about that special or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below.